Hello! In this video we are returning to the DJI OM 5. So we have been using it for about 2 months now and we have some opinions. In the video we will be speaking about the Android app and about using it with a larger phone and how it has been, and also we have some comments on some other stuff. So hang on! Before we start, I want to say thank you so much to our subscribers, because at this moment we have 50 subscribers and I'm so happy for each and every one. And if you want to help us increase the number, please click that subscribe button. So, first things first, the Android app. So on our previous video, the one with the first impression about the DJI OM5, we received some comments regarding the Android app. So personally, we have been using it with the iPhone app and it has been working really smoothly. But the Android app is a different story. We found an older Android phone, which we used to test the Android app, and we did encounter some problems. So first of all, it's not possible to change the save location, so that's a hassle. And also, even though this phone does support a frame rate of 60 frames per second, it's via the Mimo app you're only able to use 30 frames per second. There's no way to increase it. And the last thing, that's also the most terrible thing, when trying to film with this with the Mimo app, we did 2 recordings which we were able to find later, but after that we did like 4 more recordings and they were gone. Even though we did restart the app and try to record again, we couldn't find the recordings. So that is so bad. Not good at all. And you may think that, okay, so I can't use the Mimo app when I have an Android phone, so let's just use the camera app that comes with the phone. And yes, you can use it, and that does make it possible to do some manual settings, and also you can choose your save locations and frame rate, but the record button doesn't really work very well, because we were able to start recording but not stop it. So you can use the integrated camera app on your Android phone, but you will have to stop the recording by clicking on the phone. You cannot use this button, unfortunately. Now the second topic of this video is, how did it work with a larger phone? And I do have a couple of comments. And that is, sometimes the video does get shaky. I don't know the reason for that, but we did encounter this problem, I think once in, well, if you have seen our video with the batter guns backpack, you will see that the start of the video is super shaky and then it's stable. So that is an issue. I don't know if that's because of the large phone, but I do think that it may be because of a large and heavy phone. Also, the magnetic clamp have to be centered on the phone. I will show you here. So when you're using the magnetic clasp with a larger phone like this, you have to make sure that it is quite centered, or balanced really. And in our case, we like to have it about here, so it's a little bit off center, it's closer to the camera. And as you can see, the little arrow here is right about on the power button. if you do end up using the clasp in a way where the phone is not balanced like this, the DJI really have issues finding the balance, and it will probably be a little bit angled. So just make sure that when you're using a larger phone, do make sure that you balance it properly yourself using the magnetic clasp. Another thing that we have noticed with the large phone is that the electrical motors get exhausted in certain positions, and that makes the whole DJI go into the standby mode. So I will try to show you approximately the position that we have encountered this in. So if you just go to the horizontal, and I think it's about this position, because then all the three motors are having a bit of strain, and if you film in this position for, I don't know, approximately maybe 5 minutes or so, it will just power down and go into standby. So it's a little bit annoying. I will insert some clips of us dealing with this. That we will remove. Okay, let's feel the bed. Oop, I am very sorry. The gimbal had a moment. Other than that, it has been really easy to connect it. The DJI with both the Android app and the iPhone app. The connection is super fast and smooth. And also the magnet is so strong. We haven't had any issues with the magnet. The phone hasn't fallen off or anything like that. As you can see, it's yeah, it's very strong. Just believe me. There we go. Another comment that we have is that it would be nice if the joystick had levels, because as it is now, there aren't any levels. When you click on right, it will go to the right. So it would be nice if it had some pressure sensitivity, so that you could click like lightly and then it would go slowly to the right, and if you click harder it will go faster. So that would be something, yeah, it would be nice to have that. So all in all, we have not been using the extension rod really, so for our case I would say that we could have purchased the OM4, because the OM4, the main difference between the OM5 and the OM4 is the extension rod. So in this one you can extend it, but in the 4 you cannot. Because if we had chosen the OM4 instead, we would have gotten 15 hours of battery time instead of 6.4. We haven't had any issues with the battery time, but you know, more power is better. And also currently it seems like there is a $30 difference on Amazon, so we would have saved $30. So in conclusion, if you do want to use an Android phone with the DJI, you do have to count on using the integrated camera, sadly. Unless they do update the app, which I really hope they do, because at the moment it is useless. And also, if you do not plan on using the extension rod, I would go for the DJI OM4 rather than the DJI OM5, because you get more battery time. And that's the main difference, basically. But yeah, the DJI has been a nice buy. I know that we have given you a lot of negatives with the DJI now, but it has been really fun to film with it, and well, I think we have become much better cameraman by using it. Like, you got the smooth turns and all of that, which isn't that easy to do manually, at least not for me when I haven't had any real camera experience like that. So for filming noobs like myself, I would say that it was a great buy, and I will keep on using the DJI. Yeah, in the description below I will be linking both the DJI OM4 and the OM5 so that you can decide which one fits best for your needs if you do want to purchase it. And I think that's about it. I hope the video was helpful, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you did like the video, and also do subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So see you in the next video then. Have a good one!